I'm Arcade Matt, and I've been playing arcade games for a living for over 10 years. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to not play arcade games and how to win the jackpots. Whack and win. This game constantly goes viral online. There's been so many strategies on how to win this thing, but here's how to not play this game. Sometimes you get really lucky and try that hack, and it'll work. But most of the time, it doesn't because each one is set differently. Here's also how not to play this game. You hit it too hard, it's gonna just hit the top and then come back down. So here's how to win this game. You gotta hit it at just the right strength. They're all different. Some you have to hit pretty tough, others you have to hit really, really light. So you gotta play a few times sometimes to get the feel. This one's just always all over the place here. You see I got closer, so I'm gonna go a little bit harder. Oh, one short. Look at that. See, we're getting closer. We're getting that muscle memory dialed in here. That might be it. Shabang, there it is. So see, you just get that muscle memory dialed in. In a few plays, we hit 1,000 smackaroonies. This next game is even crazier than this one, but I'm gonna show you how to win it. All right, so Crazy Curves is one of those games where you gotta just stop the light on the bonus. Now, this one's skill-based. Here's how to not play this game. La-da-dee-da-da-da-da-dee-da-da-da-doo-da-day. And could you imagine? I would have literally pooped myself on this floor. I see so many people do this. Here's another way how to not play this game. Please do not do this. And they just sit and they wait. They don't realize you gotta hit the dang button. Don't do that. Now here's how to play this game and win the jackpot. I like to aim for this one down here so your neck's not all strained. And what I'm using is my peripheral vision. I'm timing it as it's coming down here. I'll rest my palm on the button and I'll flinch it when the light starts to pass this 20 here. Shabang. Now, it does take practice and timing, and I do have my off days on this, but aiming for like this light here, by the time your reaction time goes, the light will sometimes land on a bonus like it did right there. But wait till you guys see this next game. It's even more crazy, no pun intended, than this one. Another popular game at the arcade, Fishbowl Frenzy. You drop the ball, it goes down the plinko board. Preferably you want it in this middle bowl down here. And yes, believe it or not, there is a strategy to this, guys. So here's how not to play this game. All right, I am so focused. I'm gonna play this and time this ball. Come on. Exactly. That's what you don't want to do. Now here's how to play this game and win the jackpot. I'm not gonna look, and I'm gonna hit it with my butt. And it'll snake down, shebang, right into the jackpot. It didn't give it to me. Well, that was a jackpot in my heart. The game glitched. That's, you guys can see that's how to hit it right there, that bottom bowl. Let's try it one more time. Dit. As soon as it goes dit, that's when you hit it. And it'll usually snake its way down into a jackpot! There it is, easy as candy. For some reason, when you focus and play normally, you don't hit it. But when you hit it with your butt, you do better. All right, this next game is gonna knock your socks off. Zombie Snatcher is a prize arm game. You push the button and you gotta knock one of the pucks into your win zone. Now here's how to not play this game. Oh, look at that thing on the ceiling. I'm just gonna hit the button and not even look at the game and then see you miss crap, you know. Now how to play this game is you get the strike point down and the timing's gonna vary. Usually the letter puck is worth a big value and it'll be that blue one there. When it's further in, it's tougher for the player to get. What I like to do is right when it's at that arm, right when the puck is in the middle of that, I'm gonna push my button. You can at least work it out this way. See, we pushed it out a little bit. Now hopefully we can snag it for a win. And what I'm doing here is I'm getting a strike point. I'm lining it up with about the plastic of this thing here. When the puck is at this thing here, that's when I'm pressing my button. So let's see if we can get it here. It's gonna be a little tougher. Sometimes you gotta spend a few plays to work it out, but we should have it this time right here. 300 smackers, shebang, easy as pie. Spend a few plays, work it out. That spot's a letter. Also, keep an eye on this throughout the arcade. If you see that it just needs an E lit, come over and start trying to win that puck. Now there's another bigger value in here, the 500. Again, I'm using the same strike point here. As soon as it passes a fixed point on the game, that's when I'm pressing my button. And look at that shebang. That is back to back, not even clickbait, guys. 800 tickets here at Dave & Buster's in literally probably under a minute. Down the Clown is a popular arcade game that's carnival game themed. You gotta knock the clowns down and score this score here to win the jackpot. This will vary. Now here's how to not play this game. You be this guy called Arcade Matt who sucks at throwing games. Oh my God, bro. Actually not doing terrible. As you can see, for me, that's strangely not terrible, but we're 200 points under the goal. Now, here's how to play Down the Clown and win the jackpot. You gotta know this guy named Adam, or just find a friend, and you play together and hit it. Also, another trick, have the balls ready for the next game, because when it starts, you're gonna waste 2 seconds waiting for them to come down, so try and have some ready here. Now, here's how you wanna do this. Top row first, and then you want to do the middle row once the top row's down. Once the middle row's down, the top row resets. And while the top row's resetting, you can go for a red clown on the bottom because he's worth double. And you just rinse and repeat. So you guys can see here, we're actually doing pretty good. I'm going to hit one on the bottom just while those ones are coming up here. Adam's on point. And we're already there. Look at that. Shebang. You guys see that very first try? Woo! And we scored 500 smackers on Down the Clown. And that's how to do it right there. The Claw Machine, the most infamous game at the arcade. Are they rigged? Not all of them are, believe it or not. But here's how not to play this game. And drop. Yeah, you don't want to do that, guys. You gotta aim. Yeah, see, you don't want to do that. What you want to do is you want to check your angles. The Claw is a 3D game. Look to the side, you dingleberry, because sometimes it looks like you're further back and you're not. You want prizes that have air under them. Taz got a little bit of air. See the middle part where the prongs of the claw meet? I'm drawing a line down to the center of the plush here. Now I'm going to look to the side to make sure I'm good there, which I am. And now we're going to press the button, and now you just pray that the claw gods are with you. And look at that. You see, we got air under him. It grabbed him, and he's kind of near the prize chute, so even if he slides out like he did there, it falls in. I don't make this crap up. I mean, I kind of do, but that's how you win at the Claw Machine, guys. And that's a licensed Tasmanian plush in just a play or two. Basketball Pro is an all-skill game, usually with a really big jackpot at the arcade. Here's how not to play this game. You're not giving CPR here, folks. This is also another way to not play it. I mean, you might get a few in, but no. Now here's how to win the jackpot on this game. Fist like this, and you're punching the pumper just like this. And you gotta get in a rhythm. I like to bounce up and down. I know it looks weird, but it helps me. And that gets you a nice rhythm. You gotta kind of adjust a little bit how hard you're hitting the thing, because the rim does go up and down. Now the last 10 seconds are double points. You don't wanna be screwing up and being a dingleberry here, all right? And you don't wanna go until the last, you wanna just keep going, don't even look. 207, that is insane, and as you can see, I win the jackpot of 710 smackers. And I'm out of breath. Good Lord, I need to get in shape. All right, Pop the Lock is another arcade game you see all over the place. Is it winnable though? Is it rigged? This game is all skill, and I'll tell you why, because this awesome company down here, Baytech, makes all skill games. Now, this game does have an auto-adjust difficulty feature, but in theory it can be won every time. But here's how to not play this game. Don't hold your hand 10,000 miles in the sky like this, guys. You gotta get the timing down because this game gets faster. As you can see, and it just messes you up. Now here's how to win the jackpot on this game. This is preference, but I like to rest my palm here on the button, and I'll just flinch my palm like this. And why I'm doing this is because I can get a really quick strike on this button. I strike like a rattlesnake on this thing. And that is very important as this game gets tougher and you get down to the last 10, because it does get really, really fast. And it goes back and forth, back and forth. Now, the last 10, there's 3 that are spaced out. And if you can anticipate kind of where they are, you'll know which ones are going to be closer together. So we'll see if we can do it here. You guys see there, the last 3 were together because I anticipated the ones that were spaced out. Shebang. We just landed jackpot. Very first try on this. Quik Drop's a real popular game. You got to drop 50 balls in the buckets without missing one to win the jackpot. The higher the jackpot, the easier the game is, the more time you get. But here's how to not play this game. Am I winning? Yeah, don't do that, guys. As you can see, that doesn't net you a lot of balls. All right, so here's how to win this game. You got to do buckets of 4 and 5. And I like to get a strike point as the bucket's coming around to the letters here. There it is, easy as candy. That was actually on a really tough setting there. I had to do a lot of buckets of 5. If you see the jackpot at 1,000, usually you could just do all buckets of 4 and maybe 1 bucket of 5, depending on the difficulty. Here at this arcade, that was really, really tough. I had to do a lot of buckets of 5, which are not easy. But like I said, you're just lining it up. As that bucket's coming around, you're doing that quick press when it's lined up with a certain letter on the back there. And that's how I'm getting my strike point. It's gonna vary per machine. It takes a little bit of practice, but that is how to win Quik Drop. Now wait till you see this next game. Jurassic World is an all-skill game here, and you gotta push the truck up into the big win spot. Now here's how not to play this game. Now here's how to win the jackpot. Practice and muscle memory. So this is one that usually takes a couple plays to do. So see, I was too far on that one. So now I gotta push the truck a little bit later and I gotta use that muscle memory. The bad thing is the big win moves, so that's what screws you up. And oh my God, look how close we were, see that? Oh, you get that muscle memory dialed in, that's what you do. That looks good, bro. So oh my God! You guys see how nuts this game is and why it takes a few times? All right, now it's way up there, so we gotta oomph it. There it is! Yeah, nice! See? Again, not a game that you're gonna get first try, but once you get the muscle memory dialed in, get that practice, sometimes you can hit it in a few plays. Full Tilt is an all-skill game. You gotta guide the ball down and plop it in the jackpots. Here's how not to play this game. Oh, 20? What? Rigged. No, you just suck. No, I'm kidding. Here's how to win this game. Go here, guide the ball all the way over to the left. Use these things. If you guide it left again, you can land it on this one. Now you want to go here to here. This takes practice. And preferably you want it right here. Now, once it's here, all you got to do is a slow tilt into the jackpot. Watch this. And shebang. There it is. Jackpot, easy as pie. Hopefully these tips and tricks help you out. If they did, hit that like button. Also, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. It's free, and you won't miss future videos. We upload multiple ones every single week. And like we always say, thanks for watching. Now here's how to not play this game. Oh, I'm gonna scan, hey, boom, and not even look. And just win.